So now I gotta sit here all day in silence. So I got my crock pot, but now I just don't know what the fuck to do with it. Like I told you, it's a whole nother science. I got some random vegetables. I'm gonna put a chicken in there, but don't you think you need some kind of water? Maybe I should cut up the chicken. No, I don't even know how to make a. I don't even have any consomme or fucking beef broth. I don't know. Maybe if I just steam it for 6 fucking hours, it'll fall apart. You could eat it with barbecue sauce. I should have thought about this. I'm happy as fuck to get the crock pot though. It's a big one. Yeah, man. My girl intermittently goes in there and checks the shit. Little Francis on her roller skates, intermittently going in there to check shit. I should have got celery too. Shit. Need celery seeds, celery salt. I should have made a. I should make a broth for it. That's what I should have done. Fuck. I think that's simple enough. Maybe I can still do that. Have my mother bring over some ingredients. I think I need chicken stock, uh, celery, celery seeds, celery salt, some oregano, some poultry seasoning. Cut up some carrots, celery, potatoes, onions. Throw it in there and just probably cut up the chicken and make some kind of soup. But the chicken's gonna have bones. Ah, shit. The only thing to do is day drink today and be in bed at 5 o'clock. I don't want, this shit's turning me into a decrepit old man. I don't want to deal with the daylight. All I think about is murder. Or fucking the blonde. Look at her in her roller skates with a half shirt on. Those perfect little titties. Little jeans, too. For no fucking reason. Was roller skating around the house. Roller skating around Hill Street. Oh, I fucking love you, blonde girl. Just cut up. Right. Maybe even expose some midriff. Just titties at the bottom. Little jean shorts. Socks. Okay. Go check the chicken. Okay. Goes in there. Oh. Walk up behind her, start kissing and biting the neck gently. Slide a hand up underneath the little cotton shirt, squeeze both titties, mash them together, whisper in her ear, fucking love you. I'm gonna do you in these fucking roller skates. Hold on, man. Unbutton the fucking, unbutton the little jeans. Just slide a hand in, see how the pussy's doing. She stops for a minute, closes her eyes. Swirl that little button in oil. Swirl that little bearded clam. Fucking love you. Bite real hard on the neck. Stop. Zips up her shit, skates back into the living room. Oh, I fucking love you. Little roller skate girl. Those perfect little blonde titties, just bouncing, skating around the house all awkwardly, kicking shit. Whoops. Oh, fuck yeah. She's a good sport. She does not even care. Just put the roller skates on and act stupid. I guess. Maybe that might do. Okay. Film that shit. I think I'm getting another video camera for Christmas. Save it for for when I need it. Yeah, man. I don't know what you do in your high schools anymore, but I spent a great part of my life in the dark room. It was a passion of mine. I sucked at photography. I was the fucking worst. I had the absolute love for it, absolute heart for it. Really wanted to be a photographer. And plus, you're in a band, you need photos for your press kit. Your press kit is just clippings of shows you played, your demo tape, your professional glossies, you know? And that shit's really expensive. I figured out how to superimpose a logo onto a 8x10 glossy with my teacher, and they just used to come out too dark, too light. I'd use the wrong paper. I didn't have the money for it. However, I got a B in both years of my photography class. I couldn't afford the fixer. I couldn't afford the paper. I couldn't afford the film. I didn't even have a camera. I used to steal my father's Pentax every morning. because he had one in his closet next to his binoculars for the racetrack. And yeah, I used to do that. And I just missed the ritual going into the dark room. Red lights are on. You have a black sack. You put your negative. You put your film roll in the black sack. You pry the top off. Take out the film. Um, Make a contact sheet, and then decide which prints you're gonna take. And all my shit used to be crooked. The beveling on the end was crooked. I mean, it looked. I was just trying to imitate basically like Misfits photos, and they came out a lot like that. They had the beveled edge with tape, you know, and sometimes they came out good. I really loved my passion was black and white photography, and I loved to do it onto glossy paper. It looked great. And if I didn't have my father's camera, which we had to learn about apertures and f-stops and lenses, and I loved it. I just couldn't afford it. My teacher kind of knew that. She was an Irish woman, and she used to let me in there. And they started a special rule just for me. The paper was like 10 cents a piece. And so I'd go borrow $1 from my girlfriend and get 10 sheets of matte paper. And it's like, oh, I hate fucking matte paper. But that was great. That was the best shit in the world. That's back in the day when you had photographs. Photographs were great. They were somewhat private too. Only the guy at the photo booth would know what you were doing. Remember 1 hour photo? I kind of remember that still. 1 hour photo. It was like it looked like a security guard. Like if you're coming out of a complex, and there was just a dude in the middle of an island at a shopping mall, and you'd go and he would do your photo. I don't know it didn't look like they had a dark room. I don't know how they did it, but you can come back in an hour and get your shit. Then came, see, on AOL you could put one photo, but nobody had a fucking scanner back then. A scanner was a device that was only meant to last so long until everyone put their paper photographs, scanned them into a computer, and you're like, look, I've got like 3 photos on my AOL thing. I'm a fucking king. Oh my God, you got a photo? Everyone would take their best photo. The scanner was great. You can take tangible objects and scan them into your free website. How'd you do that? Was that a font? You're like, no, that's real typography. I wanted to be a typesetter too. I went down to the typeset place, got the whole alphabet, then Xeroxed the alphabet and cut them into ransom notes or whatever to make a font. It was cheaper that way rather than to pay the typographer, the typesetter. Scan that shit into your AOL. It fucking looks good. You like that, baby? The inline GIF is loading, the inline JPEG. The fucking website looks good, dude. It's like, yeah, when I didn't know how to do HTML, I just used to write it out and scan it into the scanner. And you'd come to my webpage and it would be all handwritten. People are like, oh, that's awesome. That's real creative. It's just like, well, I don't know HTML. It's like HTML 4.0 at the time. So I just uploaded a bunch of fucking images and learned how to center them. Then you try your shit on other computers to see how it looks. Your webpage is going live and nobody's going to see it. But I was good at driving traffic. I was the first kid on the block to figure out the inline tracking GIF. The little pixel that loads in the corner of a screen, and you can track your fucking visitors down to the IP address. I spent all my time at the driver guide. Remember that? I mean, when you get your first CD burner, it doesn't come with software. You got to write the driver. You got to go into the fucking auto exec and config and write remarks and try to configure your driver. Then it would power up and you'd be happy as hell. The thing would blink. You're like, wow, It would take all week. You get a new modem, there's no software for it. 9 times out of 10, you got to write the fucking driver. But the scanner was a big thing. The scanner was a big fucking deal. I walked out of Office Max with one, I told you. Because taking too much lorazepam or alprazolam it gives you kleptomania. Just like all those all those somnambulant drugs would. Ambien would do it. You know, yeah, any kind of barbiturate thing would do it. Yep, they make you do crazy shit. In a Xanax haze, I walked into Office Max, picked up the display model, walked the fuck out. It's the best thing I ever did. And then I was on GeoCities uploading photos. Those things are lost to fucking time, and it kind of sucks. Typesetters, photography, 1 hour photos, computer scanners. Mm-hmm. That's what the fucking 90s were to me. Olanzapine, Zyprexa, Valium, Alprazolam, Xanax, Trazodone, Lexapro, Celexa, Effexor, Ambien, dextroamphetamine, Provigil, Remeron, lithium carbonate, Prozac, doxepin antihistamine, lorazepam, Wellbutrin, Ritalin, and gabapentin. That was the 90s. It was a great fucking time to be alive. I must have taken every drug there fucking was. I know I'm forgetting a bunch. But I miss being medicated. Medicated, motherfucker. Feeling no pain. Going to meet my girlfriend's family and shit. This is Aaron. Hi, Aaron. How you doing? Do you work around here? Or... Nah, man. I date your daughter. Just sitting in a chair, smiling, falling asleep, nodding out, cigarettes burning down to my lip. Babe, wake up. Baby, wake up. Oh, yeah. Sorry. At the fucking, yeah. Falling asleep, talking to, meeting people. That's what I did on the holidays. I just doped myself up. And my girl had all kinds of crazy hookups back then for mescaline and LSD. And we just used to sit at the computer at and write trip reports online for all the people about certain milligrams and what it does to you. And we had no idea what the fuck we were doing, but we used to sit around in front of the computer too. Every time I think about my IBM 166 Pentium 3 or whatever it was, I saved up to get, and just sitting in front of it's smoking dimethyltryptamine, really weak dimethyltryptamine she was getting in the mail from the West Coast. It didn't used to make us pass out, but... And piece of shit, every time my mother sends me a message, stop cutting off the message. I won't be able to make it to your house. Not who. H-O-U. That ain't my fucking name, dickhead. It was Hugh Hoffner, you piece of shit. That profile's gone. Stop fucking with my text, big mouth little dick. You see what I'm saying? How disruptive this piece of shit is? Here, let me fuck with the text. Say, you're Hugh, you're how. Dude, I don't know you like that. Don't give me fucking nicknames. Don't touch my mother's text when they come into my phone. Piece of fucking shit. You see what I'm saying? There's no way to escape this little cunt. He's got to put his fucking fingers in everything. Would you please fuck yourself, piece of shit?